Cassandra Floyd, and I am your social media transitional consultant. What that means is I help you transition your local business model. So you may have a business that operates out of a brick and mortar, or maybe you operate your business in your home. But I help you take that business model and move it over to using social media as a way to sell your products and services. So basically, I guess you could say I help you make the tech processes easy and fun. Yes, my goal is for you not to just have a lot of followers, but buyers. That's what's important, that moolah, right? And I'm very passionate, very passionate about my story and about what I do. And here's one of the reasons why. When I was a child, and this light is kind of in my eyes, guys, so please, I apologize. When I was a child, I only had when I watched television, when I would see entertainment on television, when I would color in my coloring books, when I would go to the movies, I had one experience and one experience only. It was one-sided. There wasn't a representation of people who looked like me. Well, that created a complex because I began to feel like that I needed to only color and have dolls that were of one color persuasion. You know what I mean if you were in that era. If they had, and the dolls only had straight hair. My Barbie doll only had straight hair. There was no kinky, there was no curly hair. And that made me feel a certain way because my mom would use the straightening comb. Y'all all know what the straightening comb is. You put it on the fire and it get real hot and you like, don't bend your neck and they burn your little neck. You remember the story, right? You remember. And if you don't, talk to someone and they will tell you about the straightening comb, okay? But here's the thing. One day I was watching television and this guy that would come on every week, and yes, he was not brown like me, but he was really nice, and he would say, I have some really good shows tonight. And the Jackson 5 came on. Michael Jackson was 6 years old. I was 5 years old. 6 years old he was. And he was dancing and his brothers were playing the music. And it was absolutely amazing. I was floored because I began to see entertainment other than American Bandstand. And I saw people having fun that looked like me. Additionally, moving forward, we have Sanford and Son. We have Good Times, right? And then my epic moment was Soul Train, because then I saw the hair, the kinky hair, the brown skin, the beat, having fun. It was so electrifying. I don't know if you remember what I'm saying, but it was very epic for me. But I tell you, even one more epic moment was the Cosby Show. Why do I say that? Because she was a judge and he was a doctor, and their children went to college. And so then people began to see art, all sorts of jazz, all sorts of genres of lifestyles. And that is important. That is very important. So you may say, well, Cassandra, what does that have to do with my business? Well, I have done over 600 live streams on social media. And it is important that your small business is on social media, right? Because this way you can have your digital footprint out there. Here's how you want to think about it. Imagine now, if I want to buy a pair of shoes, I have the option because you're on my Instagram, you're on my Facebook, or you perhaps ran a Facebook ad, and I can see your creations and I can buy from you right on social media. However, if you're in North Carolina on the corner street, I may not ever come to North Carolina. So it is important that you have a digital footprint in this social media universe, in these internet streets. So you want to make sure that people have options to see what it is that you offer and you can provide them. And it is my role as your social media transitional consultant to help you transition into making that digital footprint on social media so you can sell your products or services.